The Warriors coming into the arena earlier. They know a hostile crowd's waiting for them, and it looks like, let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Down low, it's Draymond and Looney. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's the great, and at the shooting guard position. And for the Timberwolves, inside we got Towns and Gobert. Then there's Shake Milton, and it's Clark in at the 2. Well, Graham, something these teams have in common is their phenomenal rebounding ability. Who do you see winning the battle on the boards?
You know, it could go either way. I mean, frankly, sometimes there's an element of luck on the glass. So we'll just have to see whose way the ball is going tonight. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Towns down low. Green covering. And there's Towns on the assist by Milton.
Karl-Anthony Towns will mix his spots as a scorer. That time doing work inside.
Count that bucket.
That's a move. Don't see many guys make impressive stuff.
And Milton's got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
It's never easy to win games when you're missing free throws. They had to be better.
You know this. Nothing gets a crowd into the game more than a bunch of missed free throws. And that's one of the worst things you can do on the road.
Tipped away. Outside, Green. Pass to the great. 6 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Looney. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
That's a tough, contested shot from mid-range. Not what they wanted.
Well, especially with that defensive player in the area. You know he's going to find a way to get into the shooter and make him uncomfortable.
When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Graham?
Well, they want to be as competitive as possible, whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency. This team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Here's Milton. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Pass to Towns. Now Clark. Here he goes. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
First team foul.
And he makes the first. And Clark drops them both. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Pass to the great. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. The great's got 6 points.
Now, the defense wants to collapse on Stephen Curry. It gives him a great opportunity to make a pass and have his teammate get a good look.
Towns looking for an opening. Clark in the post. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Towns. Pass to Gobert. And here's Clark for 3. A rebound by Wiggins.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing. The ability to alter shots on the perimeter, that was beautiful.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Milton against Curry. To the paint. Here's Towns. Looney grabs a miss. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Last time they met in San Francisco.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
Timeout call, the Timberwolves.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
For your Timberwolves, you can't be.
With a short break, we look at some of the stingiest defenses in the NBA. The Warriors, number one.
Well, number one, they allow the fewest points per game. The defense has been dominant, and that goes to two things. Scheming from the coaches, but also the players, skilled and motivated.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Clark against Looney. Now Clark. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Mavericks in Dallas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A nice shot by Milton.
That's a great setup by Towns. You love to see that vision from your big man.
To the middle. Here's the Great. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. The Great's got 12 points in the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Milton. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Looney with some nice D. The Warriors leading. And he jams it home with authority.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Clark outside. Beyond the arc. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Milton against Curry. Pass to Wiggins. Here's the Great. And here's Curry. He had 22 in the win against the Lakers. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 5.
The big story thus far, how well they shot the rock.
Well, a bit reckless right there. That's his second foul, and he can't afford to pick up a third.
Second team foul.
Pass to Clark. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the middle.
Towns outside. Got 6 points.
Boy, it's going to take more than that to stop Karl Anthony Towns. This guy focused on the task at hand, and that's to put it in the basket.
Outside Curry. And the Warriors with another 3.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Milton against Curry, and it's rejected.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now. The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And Minnesota calls time here. Well, Grant, we're still very early into the season, with many teams trying to find their footing and establish some chemistry here.
Yeah, B.A., that's what the early season really is all about. I mean, players getting used to one another, as well as coaching staffs, too. Just trying to figure out which lineups work best.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Reed's checked in. Golden State has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. So on the floor for Golden State, The core of the Warriors dynasty on the floor. Curry and Clay as the guards with Draymond at the 4. Then there's Kevon Looney, and it's the great, and at the small forward position. Fires for 3, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, Stephen Curry knows it's his responsibility to create for his teammates, and he does so there on point.
Towns outside. There's the drive, and out of bounds. The Warriors will take it. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for him. And the Warriors with possession here. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
One of the best to do it. Gobert adds another block to that career total.
A quick shot there. It's off target.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Here's the great. Rebound, Minnesota.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
A nice shot by Milton.
That's how you share the ball. He does this time and time again.
Here's the great. Coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. The great's got 21.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Milton against Curry. To the inside. Gobert. Using the size. Gobert.
Well, you know the length of Rudy Gobert. He's virtually unstoppable in that restricted area.
Pass to Thompson. Here's the great. Curry looking it over. The 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Milton against Curry. A nice shot by Milton. Milton's got 9 points.
Now, you don't expect him to bust out the spin move, but that adds to the element of surprise.
Here's the great. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
I like that. I mean, physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Towns passes to Milton. It's rebounded by Golden State. Coming into this, having notched to win against the Lakers in their last game.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
The great, the pass to Looney. Looney, it's good on the putback. And the Warriors lead by 13.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Milton against Curry. Looney with some nice D. Golden State has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range.
Well, guys, the great in the last outing against the Lakers was a man on a mission. He contributed 62 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy. I'll tell you, he turns a difficult situation of duress into a simple basket with a precision pass out of the double team.
Milton against Curry. Pass to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Driving to the basket. Can't get the reverse layup to fall.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. He focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally. That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Outside Curry. Here's the great. He's got 25. Pass to Looney. Here's the great. Here's Towns. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And here's Curry. Here's the great. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 5 assists in the game.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Pass to Gobert. No luck on that one. Looney with some nice D. Here's the great. Covered by Milton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. So much of modern offense is including running from mismatches. Doris, if you aren't a great defender, you're targeted.
And the
And the Wizards ready to get to work on their home court. This was earlier today as they came through the tunnel. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. On the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. So here's Miami's starting group. The wingmen, it's Hero and Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Terry Rozier. And it's Highsmith in at power forward. And for the Wizards, in at the forward positions, Avdia and Kuzma. Then it's Jones. Then there's Rashawn Holmes. And it's Koulibaly in at the 2. So many teams, Greg, look to run these days. It's refreshing, isn't it, to see a battle between half-court offenses?
And to excel at that. You have to be extremely tactical, minimize turnovers, and execution is key.
Now, here's Adebayo. Left side, Butler. Over Avdia. Rebounded by Holmes.
That was the best he could do. Just fade a little bit, try and get a clean look, but the defense was right on him.
Drives to the hoop. No good there. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Heat. Here's Rozier. Over Jones. They grab their own miss. Count it. Good. Adebayo's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Heat.
This is what they count on Bam for, ensuring the play gets finished.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Outside, Jones.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
6 to shoot. Up top, Kuzma. Into the lane. Here's Holmes. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Pass to Adebayo. Here's Highsmith. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Hero finds Rozier. Miami needs to get a shot off. Hero, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Year in and year out, Smitty, the Heat bring energy and commitment to the defensive end.
Kevin, the Miami Heat has a strong culture. They've done a good job bringing in players that match their identity. It's led to a great deal of success. Good idea by Butler. Draw the contact while shooting. Get to the free throw line.
The Heat shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Free throw, good Butler.
One thing I love about Jimmy Butler and his defense, he works the passing lanes. He'll make a play on the defensive end that leads straight to points.
And Washington going with a whole new group here. And he makes both free throws. And for Jimmy Butler, he's the type of player we know, Steve, that fills in the gaps wherever his team needs it.
Kevin, he's often the top scorer, defender, and playmaker for his team. His desire to win is unmatched. Jimmy Butler might be the most overlooked superstar in this league.
Greg, it seems like the Wizards have been trying to find their edge against tough teams.
Yeah, and the first question is, which end does it happen on, offense or defense? Because you can win tough games by being great at either.
Shoot two.
And he knocks down the first one. So when we're talking about team identities, Greg, what would you say is the Miami Heat's identity?
Tough-nosed, aggressive, and hard-working. That's what attracted guys like Jimmy Butler here in the first place. And that's the style of ball they want to continue playing.
Caleb Martin's checked in for Miami. He's perfect from the line this time.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
There's the pass to Jaquez. Back to Wright. Rebound by the Wizards. Poole against Wright. Poole no good.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Pass to Robinson. Jacks up a three. Hits it from three-point range.
Nice pass. This team wants Duncan to do that more often.
Wizards trail by 3. Here's Poole. And the shot goes in. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Martin for 3. No good on that one. 1 quarter in the books. It's been a close one so far. Heat lead by 1. They'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Kevin, well, it depended on the conversation, but at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do. And you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Adebayo is the big man with Butler slotting in at the 4. Terry Rozier is out there with Tyler Hero. And it's Robinson in at the 3 slot. Here's Kuzma. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. And it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. Here's Robinson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Robinson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Heat. We always see Terry Rozier going all out, don't we, Greg, to make an impact offensively.
Kevin, I just love the way his offensive repertoire has evolved over the years. This guy came in as just a hard-nosed, tough defender, but boy, offensively, his skill set and development on that end is off the charts.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Miami Heat have battled to deep playoff runs in recent years, and they find the strength in each other to keep fighting. Bam Adebayo says, we depend on each other. Every once in a while, we'll be like, dog, I need to lean on you tonight. And that's what being a team is all about. Having those teammates to lean on, you're down. Kevin?
Great approach. David, thank you. Here's Hero. Following the basket by Corey Kispert. To the inside. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist from Hero. Adebayo's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Heat. So timeout called here. The first for Washington. And throughout his career, Steve, as we know, Tyler Hero has never been shy of the big moment. He loves it.
He thrives in games that are tight at the end. His great off-ball movement allows him to find looks, Kevin. Hero isn't afraid of stepping up with the game on the line.
So for the Wizards, Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Hill comes in for Corey Kispert. And Poole subbed in for Tyus Jones. Here's Coulibaly. Still yet to score. Poole against Richardson. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Miami leading by 7. Left side, Butler. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
A joy to watch Butler with his ball handling. A lot of creativity. He's one of the most gifted players in the game.
Richardson against Poole. Oh, good from 11 feet. And here are the Heat now. Big stretch here going 10-2. Right side, Butler. Rocket 6. Outside for Robinson. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Robinson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
One of Robinson's specialties, the quick release off the catch.
Now Poole. For 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Miami. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style, Jimmy. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. In the first period, their biggest lead was a slim 3 points. And they flat out dominated that second quarter. Hard to believe they were behind at one point as they're now up 11. Let's hear from you, Shaq, on the Heat first half.
They're running the offense beautifully this one, working for good looks. Their confidence looks sky high. It's going to be hard for that defense to disrupt their flow.
Kenny, what's your take on Washington so far?
Well, they have to improve their defense. Guys were getting burned on the perimeter. They wouldn't put a hand up. As my man used to say, hand down, man down. Oh, you got to get some help. That pretty much covers everything, Ernie. Shaq, you think they played their best?
No way, no way.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
There is no stopping him, and you can't even contain him at this point. He is that talented.
Yeah, and sometimes the strategy in that case, don't let anyone else beat you. You know he's going to get his, so try and keep it to that.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. In at the forward positions, Avdia and Kuzma. Then there's Rashawn Holmes. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Coulibaly in at the two-go. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
Great dive from Kuzma there, assessing the situation and making the right play.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Well, Kyle Kuzma has always been a crazy, confident person. He said, I've always had this incredible self-belief that no matter who I'm on the court with, I'm the best player. And that's gotten me to this level. That's gotten me to where I am. So my irrational confidence has always been a key thing for me. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he owns it, David. I like that. Thanks. Offensive rebound. Over in the corner, Avdia. Here's Jones on the mark with the 15-footer. Jones has got his first bucket in this one.
The pure shooting ability of Jones, allowing him to make short work of the mid-range.
Adebayo. Rebound by the Wizards. Holmes got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And recently, Smitty, we've seen Bam Adebayo step it up on the offensive end.
Greg is always excited to see a great player take it to another level. He's obviously even more comfortable than ever attacking the hoop.
Now, here's Rozier. Following the miss by Kyle Kuzma. Over in the corner, Avdia. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Avdia's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Tyus Jones always put it in a spot where his teammate can fire right away.
Hero kicks to Robinson. Outside, Hero. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Going with a whole new group here. Poole against Wright. Pass to Bagley. It's rebounded by Jovic.
Needing right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Martin with the bucket.
What determination from Martin. Just powering his way through the D.
Passes it to Shamet. Poole kicks to Kispert. The pass to Bagley. Shot clock at 6. Off target from 3-point range. Poole against Wright. Outside Butler. And he converts the layup. And now it's an 11-point Miami lead.
The thing about Jimmy Butler, he walks into physical play.
And so it's the Miami Heat. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth. The wingmen, it's Hero and Butler. Then there's Terry Rozier. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Jaquez in at the power forward position.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look. But this is why we play the game.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That is his first foul of the game. And the Wizards making a change here.
Tristan Holmes. Good ballet.
And here is Hero. Pass to Rozier. Back to Hero. Bounce pass from Rozier. 5 on the clock. Here's Butler. Kuzma pulls it in.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Some solid defense from Butler. The Heat leading by 11. The kick out to Rozier. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Butler. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Great use of the pump fake from Jimmy Butler. Really getting the defense to jump in the air.
At the line for the Heat, Jimmy Butler.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. A different look for Miami. Highsmith is checked in. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Hero. That one is no good. Wizards trail by 12. Right side Jones. Rozier with the steal. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Yes, that goes in.
And we continue to see Rozier taking on more responsibility offensively. Nice finish inside.
Here's Kuzma. Pass to Coulibaly. Passes to Holmes. Lays it up and banks it in.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Miami.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jimmy Butler.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
And Miami has possession. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Jimmy. Your guys had it going from long range. When that happens, how does that affect the offense?
Well, when they're making shots, it's opening the lane for us drivers. And we just want them to continue to shoot with confidence. Everybody on this team, no matter if you make it or miss it, we need you to shoot it because that's what the game tells you to do.
Keeps the floor spread, man. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Now, for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
Time to start the weekend in style. We welcome you to Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup, Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Cam Thomas. And it's Schroeder in at the 1 spot. And for the Bucks, Giannis and Lopez together down low. Filling out the wings, it's Beasley and Middleton. And it's Lillard in at the 1. Well, Grant, when you look at these teams, both very scrappy. They're really getting after it on defense right now.
And I love it. I mean, it's actually really refreshing to see. Being that the league has shifted more to being offensive-oriented, this matchup has a bit of an old-school feel to it. So you know I like that. It's going to be fun.
And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Schroeder passes to Claxton. Outside, Finney-Smith. Inside, here's Bridges. And he buries his first look.
Yeah, nimble play by Bridges inside, navigating the contact and getting to his finish.
Despite an unpredictable regular season, RJ, the Nets did make the 2023 playoffs.
Look, they stuck it out and secured a playoff berth. Mikal Bridges was outstanding, but they were overwhelmed in the postseason because maybe they weren't ready for that. But it really shows you how much more development this squad needs.
Now here's Schroeder. Sinks it from distance.
Just a smooth operator from distance. They'll be tighter to him next time, I bet.
Middleton outside. Pass to Lopez. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Brooklyn with the board. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Bridges passes to Finney-Smith. High post Claxton. Here's Thomas. Some solid D from Beasley.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, inside Lillard is just so scrappy, turning aggressive defense into a foul while shooting.
And Lillard.
Free throw good, Lillard. Well, Grant, how do the Bucks put the pieces back together and make a run at another title?
Well, the hope is this new coaching staff will unlock some new wrinkles and find ways to keep their offense from stalling in the clutch.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Yeah, I think something that doesn't get appreciated enough is Lillard's patience. But he's not one to rush things or look for easy outs. He knows it takes hard work to succeed.
So it's Milwaukee now, following the bucket by the Nets. Beasley, pass to Lopez. Now here's Lillard. Clock at 6. Takes a 3. And it's Thomas with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Oh, rejected by Lillard. And he recovers it. Schroeder can't get it to go.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Lillard outside. Doesn't go that time. Oh, nice D from Schroeder. Here's Brooklyn. They're on a 9-1 run. Pass to Claxton. Back to Schroeder. Here's Thomas.
Bucks foul. Chris Middleton. First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Brooklyn, Cameron Thomas at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That one misses. And so it's Brooklyn. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Back after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you play, Grant?
You know, B.A., it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
Jake Crowder is out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. Then it's Patrick Beverly. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Mikal Bridges is a premier defender. He said, quote, people take it for granted how tough it is to guard the top perimeter players in this league and not be able to really touch them because they're going to get the foul call. You've got to guard these matchups one-on-one, and I think we get taken for granted. B.A., he's on point.
Yeah, he does have a point there. Thanks, Allie. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
The first one falls. The Brooklyn Nets kind of hit the reset button early in 2023. Dealing away star power, Richard.
Yeah, it was a big decision for that franchise, sending themselves back to the drawing board in some respects. But they got a ton of picks for Kevin Durant. They got a ton of picks for James Harden. So they have set themselves up to be in a very good position moving forward.
Both shots good from the stripe. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Pass to Sharp. Another shot. The kick out to Walker. Outside Simmons. 6 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Watford. The 3. And the Nets, another 3.
I love the selfless approach. Simmons is all for feeding every teammate.
Beverly, the pass to Gallinari. Connaughton with the ball. Oh, nice D from Walker.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Now here's Simmons. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Simmons has gotten his second bucket.
And showing off his IQ right there. Simmons keeps things simple in pick and rolls and takes what he sees.
Portis finds Beverly. And here's Gallinari. The rebound by Ben Simmons. Pass to Johnson. Down low. Here's Sharp. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Now here's Gallinari. No points so far. Here's Connaughton. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Simmons, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. To the middle. Deflected! Walker against Connaughton. Walker passes to Watford. Outside Simmons. Shoots over Beverly. No good on the buzzer beater. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Nets out in front. They lead by 14. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Bucks youth.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Means the world, doesn't it? Brooklyn did not hesitate to set the pace. Working with an acute sense of urgency, they sprinted out to a 9-1 run off the tip. At the end of one, they were already up 9. Then in quarter number 2, they actually increased their intensity to pull further out in front, finishing with a double-digit advantage at the half. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nets' first half?
This was a ball inside. Shaq, I know you like this. But then guys were sacrificing their bodies, making plays through contact, just wearing the hard hat. That's how this game's gotten out of hand so far.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
And one of the main reasons they're down right now is because of their rebounding problems. They're getting outworked, outclassed, not bringing the intensity, not willing to get their hands dirty. They're playing like wimps.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. One guy who's been getting it done is Dennis Schroeder.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
He's just that good. You can plan for him, but he just makes great adjustments on the fly.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. On the floor for the Nets, we've got Cam Thomas, Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Schroeder in at the point guard position. For 3, here's Lillard. Look at Lillard, making it look easy.
And this is exactly why you got to be up on Lillard, or he'll burn you off the catch.
To the paint, here's Schroeder. Rebound, Milwaukee. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, everybody knows that Giannis Antetokounmpo is not just one of the best bigs in the league, but one of the best teammates all the way around. People say about him, he does everything. His teammates say he deals with guys, takes good care of them, makes sure they're healthy from top to bottom. He's the ultimate leader. Special
talent, Allie, and a special person. Thanks for that. Here's Finney-Smith. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Back to Schroeder. Lets the 3 fly. Doesn't go for him.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Here's Middleton. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Middleton's got his first 2 points.
And using that 6'7" frame to get in there and do work, Middleton will take on anybody.
14 feet away. Thomas misses.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And Schroeder has got the ball here for Brooklyn. Bridges down low, defended by Lillard. Outside Schroeder. It's good. Schroeder's got 7 points.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
Now here's Lopez. He's scoreless. Back to Lillard. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Good D by Finney-Smith. Bridges misses.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Antetokounmpo against Schroeder. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. The Nets have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Lillard against Schroeder. Good work defensively by Lillard. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Finney-Smith. Offline. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. More 2K action in just a moment. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Giannis and Portis work together inside. Patrick Beverly out there with Pat Connaughton. And it's Crowder in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Now here's Claxton. Bridges outside. Back to Claxton. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Brooklyn with the board. Bridges right side. And it's Bridges with the jam.
How about Johnson with the hot pass? Good job seeing that open.
Well, Milwaukee's shooting just 21% from the floor. Antetokounmpo with it. Claxton picks him up. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Bridges passes to Schroeder. Back to Bridges. Outside Schroeder. Pulls it from the top of the key. The shot no good.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Again, Antetokounmpo missing. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Beverly against Schroeder. It's Bridges on the wing. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Bridges has got 4 points this quarter.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Nets.
Tonight they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
Richard, you got to love how Mikal Bridges rises to a challenge.
A very hungry player, but also selfless. Bridges hustles to be whatever you need him to be. And like you said, there's a lot to love about that.
give us a welcome to the floor.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Dennis Schroeder.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
This crowd had no idea what they were in for. He came in and silenced them with a dominant performance. He was an intimidating presence tonight. This audience didn't seem to affect him in the slightest. Now here's Beasley. Back to Gallinari. To the inside, Middleton. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Walker. Here's Sharp. He's guarded by Beasley. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Bucks ball.
And so Middleton will bring it up for Milwaukee. They have yet to score here in the fourth. Beasley, the pass to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Simmons looking around. So we see the Nets taking the W here. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. So long, everybody.